fourth time I'm recording this tutorial video because either the audio's been bad or I haven't been recording or something else. So I'm gonna go over this quickly. Make sure this is set to normal, not expert. If it's set to expert, then you'll always be in a dash mode. Well, if you set to normal, you can toggle it. Yeah, these are the settings I use. I prefer them to the default ones. But it doesn't actually matter. The only thing that's important is this. Yeah, so movement in this game is like more or less the core of this entire game. If you have a good grasp of movement, then you can pretty much do anything. You'll have the easier time doing what you want to do. Even if you're inside fighting, movement is kind of important in this game. It's especially important if you're outside fighting. But outside fighting in this game is like insanely hard, to be honest. It's really hard. I think this game is more made for inside fighting, to be honest. There's a surprisingly large amount of movement options though, so. But I'll be going over some movement options and my recommendations. Okay, because we set the joystick to normal, you can see that I have two options right now, where I can just go forward normally, or I can dash forward and dash backwards. I can also dash to the side, and you're a little bit faster, your movement increases. Do it to the other side. And you can also just use normal movement. So you have a lot more options when you set the joystick to normal, basically. So the main things, the main combat-based movements you probably do, like 9% of the time, is going to be either dashing in and circling, or dashing forward. Actually no, you probably never dash forward, to be honest. I prefer this for like closing distance. Yeah, you have a few sway options, a few sway movement options. So if you sway right, then you move right. If you sway backwards, you go backwards, forwards, and left. In fact, you're probably going to be using these most of the time, to be honest. Some of the you can blend attacks with your dashes as well. So I did a video briefly explaining some of the dash attacks you can do, but there's actually two variations. So there's variation 1, where it's I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what to call this move. It's like I guess it's a lunging attack basically. So you have a lunging attack, and you have the dashing attacks, which are this. And they're both useful in very specific situations. With the lunging attacks, I think they do more damage, to be honest. I've gotten way more knockouts with the lunging attacks. But the dashing attacks are really good for closing distance. Like, you cover insane distance, some of the dashing attacks in this game. And you can combo off them, unlike the lunging attacks. No, I lied. You can combo for lunging attacks. Anyway, so there's a few variations of the lunging attacks you can do. You can do it with a jab, with a hook, and uppercuts. That is useless, by the way. The jab one is useless. You either want to use straights, hooks, or uppercuts, so I'm just showing you. And the rhythm is 1-1-2. And the rhythm for the dashing attacks is like 1, 1, 2. They're gonna pay more attention to the animation than the rhythm. So when he dips down and comes back up, that's when you throw the attack. It's kind of tricky to get at first, but once you got it, then you know what you're looking for, basically. And you can see I cover an insane distance compared to the lunging attacks. Like, I could go all the way from here. Compared to the lunging attacks, where it's like decent distance, but not as far. Yeah, I guess I'll go over some of battle. I guess I'll do like one huge guide video, to be honest. Because although there's not a crazy amount of stuff to go over, it's just how you blend it all together, which really gives you a lot of options. That's what makes this game so fun, because once you understand, like, because in most situations you probably won't be using one thing, you'll probably be using a bunch of things, right? Like, you'd be using sway attacks, dashing attacks, lunging, etc, etc, and footsies as well, in and out, just sway attacks. I'd recommend going over the movement, like, heavily.
Round 2.
Because this game is like, you really wanna attack from an angle. You never wanna attack straight on. You wanna avoid attacking straight on as much as possible. So you either wanna like move to the side and attack, or move to the other side and attack. And this isn't exclusive to outboxing. This is for inside playing as well. And you can also dash counter as well. So if you get the timing right, you could do something like this, like counter, etc, etc. This isn't an offense-based video. This is meant to be going over the movement. So I'll do a brief round with Kamigawa as a demonstration of just like all the movement options you can do and how to apply them to defense. Well, hopefully that was a helpful tutorial. Um, I recommend just practicing everything, and after a while, you kind of just know what you need to do in certain situations. Like you'll know what you can and can't do. So, yeah. In the next video, I plan on doing a counter punching guide. So, yeah, there's actually a huge amount of tutorials I want to do. Maybe like 5 or 6 actually. But the next one is going to be outfighting, specifically counter punching. And a video after that is probably going to be inside fighting. And then I'm going to do a video on like how to unlock secret characters in this game. Because there's like a huge collection of secret characters you can unlock. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Hopefully it's helpful.